A new year brings a lot of new things, including new trends. Fred, Michaela, and Sadie are all from Wicked Salon in West Springfield, and they join us now to show you how you can update your hair and makeup for 2015. Welcome, everybody.
Hi, thank you. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. I'm so used to having, we're over at another spa standing up with product, but today we're going to talk show and tell, basically. So you have Lori, who's your model that you brought with you today,
Yes.
and we're talking about her look as a new trend for 2015. So Fred, let's start with her cut.
So for Lori's cut, we decided to show the lob or long bob haircut, which is really anything that's clearing the shoulder, just breaking over the shoulder. And we felt even this cut's been going on for a little while, but it's still kind of ruling as far as what's the big it cut right now. And I love it. It's clean, fresh, it's modern. She has naturally wavy hair, so it actually worked great for straight or for doing it wavy.
So it's a lob.
It's a lob.
Okay, and that's a long bob. So what we're looking at right now is her before pictures. And her hair is, like you said, curly, and this is a little bit longer than a lob.
Yeah, we basically, I straightened out the line a bit, brought the length up in the back, added some very soft, kind of invisible layers, and some stronger angle. And the thing for this season, we were seeing a lot of these lobs were going a little longer towards the front, but a stronger angle towards the front.
Right, I love that too. It looks really nice, and that's kind of that whole angled look was big last year too, wasn't it? So now we're looking at her before. Now we're going to take a look at her after, and we'll notice too that her color is different. So Michaela, tell us about her color and what you did.
So for Lori's color, what I wanted to do is I wanted to richen it up. She was warm already, but she had some lighter ends, so I wanted to even everything out, but I wanted to make her a nice rich cinnamon, and I wanted it to be really shiny and glossy looking. Something that's low maintenance and easy to take care of, and I just wanted to enhance what she had already.
It looks so healthy.
I loved it.
Thank
When I was drying it for the first time, I was like, I love this color, I love it.
It's absolutely gorgeous. It's really pretty. It pops against her skin color.
Yes,
and it looks so healthy.
Yes,
it does.
and natural too. I didn't want to do anything that was fake or hard for her to maintain. She's got 2 kids, and I wanted it to be easy for her.
That's nice of you. Very thoughtful. Yes, you got to make it easy for us, right? She looks gorgeous, and then in addition to her hair, the cut and the color, also her makeup as well, which Sadie, you kind of tailored it to the color that she's got going on in her hair now.
Right. I wanted it to complement the color that they put on, but I also wanted to keep it, pretty simple. Like, she is a mom. She's, we only have a limited amount of time to get things done. So we just I did my play on like a soft smoky eye. We followed it by a nice light cheek, and just a quick lip. I mean, all you really need is a quick gloss, and you're good to go.
And she's wearing, just so that everyone knows, under these lights, it kind of washes us out. So on TV, you kind of have to put on a little bit more makeup. Her look is very natural. So it's not TV makeup, it's more go to the grocery store. So it may not look like she's wearing a whole lot, but when you see her, it's perfect. It's absolutely perfect. It looks beautiful, and the colors are really nice as well. So what we want to do is, Lori, if you could give us a 360 turn, we want to see the back, and how before we saw the back in those before pictures, and how it was longer, and it wasn't as kind of a blunt of an edge, right, Fred?
Right. Yeah, and just a little rounder too, which sometimes it's, it can be very flattering to kind of square out the back of the cut and give a little strength to the bottom of the length. And just change the line. And that's the thing with these haircuts. You don't always have to go like a total of 180 and do something drastically different. Just a few small changes in the lines and the finishing can make
look
a big
healthier,
difference.
look fresh, update your makeup, and then you're ready for a new year.
For a new year, for
All
January.
Right. For January 2015. So that's Lori. Lori, you look stunning. Wonderful. I love it. We've got Abby coming up next. We're going to talk all about her look in just a bit.
Great.
Thanks so much.
Thank you.
We're back with Fred, Michaela, and Sadie from Wicked Salon in West Springfield. We're talking about hair and makeup trends for 2015. Not everyone necessarily has to go with a trend, but it's always nice to know kind of what's up and coming in the hair world.
Right, exactly. I mean, the idea is to get inspired by a trend and then take pieces of it and just make it your own. The next look we're going to show is for everyone that has their long hair. They don't want to part with their long hair, although we probably did cut about, 4 to 6 inches off, I think. It was a good amount of hair because it had grown for a while. But this is a way that you can stay long, but get a good trim, and then a different way to wear a bohemian look. So this is kind of on the heels of that boho trend from the last year or so, and this is boho chic. So it's kind of elevated, it's a little more glam, it's a little dressier, but it still has that nice kind of natural feeling. So if you're not a super glammed out person, this is a great kind of midway.
Perfect. Yeah, so it feels easy breezy, but it looks a little more polished.
A little more polished.
So
yeah.
we're looking at photos now, not necessarily of before, but kind of in the works when Abby was getting her hair done.
Yeah, this is during Michaela's process, which was an ombre balayage.
Yes, this is when I was coloring her hair. So I did 2 techniques on her hair. The first one was I back combed the underneath, and then I put some foils on it. What I wanted to do was I wanted to make it a little more brighter and lighter on the ends. So that was my technique, and that was my thought for that. And then I balayaged the whole crown of her hair, the front of her face, so I could give it that nice light bright around her, her face, but also I wanted it to be a little bit more natural looking.
Can you just explain balayage?
Yes, balayage is a French technique, which means to sweep. I paint the highlights on instead of using foil, so I can pretty much put the highlight wherever I want to. It's a great way to be creative and artistic, and it's a really easy grow out.
And it looks so natural. So we
That's
just
what I
saw
love
her
about it.
after picture is beautiful, and it doesn't look like she's got a lot of things going on. It just looks very natural.
Yes, and it grows out well too.
And so
which I
that's
love.
a big trend.
It's a
Is
soft
the
grow
balayage
out,
and
yeah.
the ombre and all that fancy stuff, but it doesn't necessarily have to look super drastic.
Exactly.
All right, so now what we're looking at is, like you said, Fred, the boho look with her style. So, Sadie, you actually styled her hair today.
Right.
So explain what you did.
So what I was going through, like, you know, like the bohemian, like inspirations, and a lot of it is just like a lot of loose, messy braids, you know, fun like pieces that you can add to it. So I really just started off, you know, with your regular French braid, and I kind of worked it into a fishtail, leaving some pieces out. Oh, and then like to add the nice twist to it, we actually crimped pieces of it to just kind of make it a little bit more.
Crimping's back,
Yeah,
believe it or not.
Really? I had a crimper when I think I was like 6 years old.
Right.
Yeah, and then like for her makeup, you know, we just kind of wanted to keep it very nude and still chic, but you know, like the bohemian look, less is more. So we did a lot of like neutral colors for the eyes, and you know, a lot of browns and a nice like nude lip gloss as well.
Yes.
Very natural, and her eyes just pop too. It looks really, really beautiful. So that's kind of pulling the whole look together.
Right.
So really, just if you go to your salon and you say I want something different, it doesn't have to be drastic.
No,
Not at all.
No, just take off what you need to keep your hair healthy. You know, add some layers or whatnot, but. You know, the color too. I mean, it looked like almost more was going to happen if you looked at the process, and you see it after. It just looks really
soft,
and natural. You know, and you can still have that soft, natural. I hate to say beachy because I know it's January, but that kind of look, even this time of year, is great for blondes.
It's great to hear you say beachy. I think it's
I would
wonderful.
like, yeah, beachy's
we
good
all
all
want
times of year,
beachy.
right?
Yeah, we all want that, especially in January
Right.
when there's ice on the ground.
Oh, yeah.
And the fishtail braid, just a quick question for you, Sadie. How can someone achieve that? I know that you're not able to demonstrate it, but is it something, do you pull all the hair to one side before you start?
For that one I did, because I wanted that to be on the side. I wanted the fishtail to be on the side, so I kind of just swept the hair from one side over, and then as you know, fishtail is like a 2-strand braid, so you just bring one piece to the other side, and then you know, you keep going like that. So
Well, on the trend of beachy, the whole fishtail thing, we're gonna have you come back and show us how to do that.
We'll have to do a
Definitely.
demo.
Because I
yeah.
don't
You'll be
know how to
surprised how easy it is. Like once you
it's-
get it, you're like, oh, really? You know, but it looks really.
It looks
like,
amazing.
10 times harder than it is. Yeah.
Yeah.
These are the
Thank you.
secrets
Yeah.
that we
Oh, yeah.
love to get from you. So Makeover Monday, we covered the lob and we talked about the boho chic. Simple things you can do as well as color just to feel new in the new year.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right.
Thank you, Fred, Sadie, and Michaela. Nice
Thank
to have you
you.
here. And of
Thank
course,
you.
our models, Abby and Lori, as well.
Thank you.
Thank you.